Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. And this truth is coming from Ikengimo Ugochinyere, the man I respect so much. He's very young and vibrant and speaks the truth the way it is. On this video, he said it exactly how it is. And I want you to listen to it from him. I'll be right back.
To me, 64 years after, government has become a business outpost, 70%. So elections doesn't count. Judiciary doesn't in some cases. Security agencies are running around politicians, turning themselves into thugs to help them get to power. So 64 years after, what institution have worked or is working to put us on the path to being like even Ghana or Dubai or America? Ethnicity, religious divide. Of course, there's some level of stability. Don't you see their election? Well, mad people down here. No, non-entities who are supposed to be in prison run up and down, disturbing the peace of the town because they find a way to dip their hand in public fund. And then these are people supposed to be in prison. So Ghana is far, far better. You can't even compare. Look at that democratic process. You can predict the election. You can see opposition in parliament. The president escaped it with one vote or thereabout in parliament. But the opposition produced the speaker, the NDC, 166 to 165. That's an outcome of a competitive election. And now NDC is being predicted that they may likely win the upcoming election. But here, if you like, predict from morning till night, they will change the result. Changing of result is a criminal offense, an act of treason. The same thing with military coup. So if you know the same importance that you attach to a military coup or military attempt, that's what you attach to those idiots who change these figures. It's the same thing. What does the military one do? He uses a gun, right? To take what was not given to him.
Exactly.
What does the other one do? He uses the same gun.
And the election,
and host those who are supposed to conduct it hostage, and then writes it
as he so pleases.
Both is military coup, because both doesn't have the imprint of the people. It's not like 64 years after. Is it not security agencies that are the ones rigging the election, helping them,
enabling criminality?
And then you enable him to get to office. He messes around contract for arms and ammunition that will help you to be better equipped. You go there, Boko Haram kills you. You are the one that created what is killing you, not nobody. Same thing with lecturers now. That's when I see us to go on strike, I laugh. 80% of leaders who are in office today who have refused to pay teachers, who elected them, who announced the result that brought them to
professors.
And they want to go on strike.
So
what that which is in your hand, you cannot use it well.
To change the system.
You put something in your private pocket and then you come and say they are not paying our salary. Who? Those the maggots you put in office who were not elected, but you just went and called a fake result. Even if you called it under gunpoint, when they left, don't come and say the truth. 80% of them put money in their pocket. It become a 4-year ritual, rushing to be posted to be returning officer. It's a big business. And then they don't pay you. You are the one who called them. They became governors, they became president, they became everything. This was the lecturers. And then lecturers come and say, well, government is not funding education. Your criminal partners are not funding education. You say, which government? Is there a government? You are the one that put those people. They were not validly elected. You call fake results. Results without accreditation. Results that the total number of vote cast is 200% higher
than the accredited
figure. And you say people should.
So would you say that the Nigerian people deserve what they get or what they have gotten from the leaders?
First of all, the leaders fail the people. Then out of desperation, the people now join the leaders to be somehow criminal. Because they collect money to vote now. When you send that little one as youth copper to go and do ad hoc stuff, the first thing now, he wants to be posted to Kano, Lagos, Rivers. Why? Where they say they can give them money. And then when you finish putting them in office, you open your dirty mouth to say you don't have a job. You had a job. Your job was 20,000. So when you finish it, you shut up. Because that's what you're entitled to. Because you are the one that at times they'll carry people in bus. You're going to be changing figure. The figures you're changing is the outcome of what all these things. Now they're all related. Whether the policeman says he's not better equipped, how many police officers have stood up against wrong directive to change figures or chase opponents out of collection center? How many police officers? So you get what you deserve. If you don't have the equipment, you deserve it. Because you are the one that said that this part is the best. If you're a soldier, you don't get the equipment, good for you. How many of you have refused to say, hey, Oga, don't move that ballot paper. Let you be sacked. But you feel because the little they gave you will enter your pocket.
Good. And that is the truth. Do you agree with him? No, if you don't agree with him, then you are one of the problem. And don't say, oh, he is correct. Whereas you are also part of those who are celebrating criminals. Today, in our society, in the church, criminals are being celebrated and given front seat as long as they are bringing in the money. In our community, criminals are given titles, knowing fully well that these men have brought untold hardship to many. But because they have a lot of money to throw around and buy titles from traditional rulers, the new era warrant chiefs posing as traditional rulers in various places, especially in our homeland, the Igbo land. Only people of questionable character. And you expect your society to get better. You expect to have Dubai in Igbo land or in Nigeria. It's not possible. Any place where elders are liars, check it. There is no meaningful progress. In fact, if any society is built for doom, you know what? They'll give them liars as their elders. And that is their destruction. So what do you got to say? He said it the way it is. And I'm bringing it to you. Let us from ourselves individually begin to shun these people. Begin to say no to their ill-gotten wealth. When we know that these people have questionable character, do not celebrate them. Because it's because we are celebrating them. That is why young generation are tilting towards that direction. They are seeing them as role model. Today, criminals in the name of yahoos are being celebrated even inside the church. They steal this money and come and throw it in the church. And they are being celebrated in the name of Thanksgiving. Well, we are all in it as a society. And we are gone for it. But I just hope we start by ourselves to make the change. Stop celebrating criminals so that we can have a hope for good governance and have the right people in power. I still remain as Lieutenant Peters, the advocate for good governance. Help me share this video. Bye-bye for now.